We actually say embrace the changes. Because more you think about these changes as a challenge, it just shows that you're not prepared, right, to handle it. Changes are a constant. It's going to happen at some point. You're designing your supply chain and the business to fight that. Especially now, for example, with all the tariffs, a lot of companies got worried. And our advice there is to don't panic and start to look at things that are in your control and start to improve your business anyway. You have a continuous improvement program within your warehousing. Your technology platform that you're using or the partners that you're using, are they able to support and be nimble in the changes that you need? Look at your org chart, look at your SG&A. Just make sure that you're financially the strongest you can be and put you in a stronger position to handle the changes, things that are outside of your control, like the tariffs or other geopolitical challenges. In many cases, we're helping them think through, drive those changes already. Don't wait for the change. So that's the first part. The second part is where are we all headed? Companies are looking to make sure that you're not putting all eggs in the China basket, one basket, and they're looking to spread the sourcing out to begin with. And a few months ago, we were already helping companies think about nearshoring versus offshoring.
Okay.
But then we also saw tension between Mexico and US and Canada. So even that is a question mark. Well, most companies are thinking, okay, we want to do multi-sourcing, and how much of that can be brought back to the US manufacturing wise, which would be ideal, except that bringing manufacturing overnight is not possible. It takes time and it takes investment as well, especially if you need manufacturing set up. And then another challenge is that capital is not cheap anymore, right? The interest rates are pretty high still. So these are all the challenges that the businesses are facing. But I think most businesses will get through it with these changes. And future, I believe, will be businesses that are multi-sourcing from multiple geolocations, and but then in sources within bringing manufacturing within the US. Obviously, that's the big focus. That's where the shift will happen. Having said all that, who actually bears the cost of all that is still to be seen. I believe it's a balance between these businesses and the companies and the consumers, which I think some of this will lead to inflation. We have to see how much of that can be absorbed by the companies versus the consumers and so on. So I think that is actually driving the consumer behavior to change as well. Till now, customers want it faster, as promised, and then they don't want to pay for the delivery as cheap as possible. But now,
Yeah.
given what's going on, we've seen the consumer behavior, in fact, in some cases, shift to buying used goods that they were not doing before, or they may be okay getting a delayed delivery instead of paying a premium to get it faster. So those are some of the consumer behaviors that we're expecting to shift as well.